Hello, Yokin. Yes, I got my socks on. People, update. As I just showed you, Smart Snap. Healthy Joy Stronger Users. So, you see there, I read it to you. Okay. Beginning January the 1st, 2026, changes are coming to items eligible for purchase with SNAP benefits. That's what this says here, people. Okay, here, I'm going to read it to you all. Okay, beginning January the 1st, 2026, soft drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, and candy is no longer eligible for purchase with SNAP benefit. Please scan the QR code for more information. And people, hello, people, I'm showing you this. This is one I got today in the mail. You know, I'm mad, people. I am totally mad. That means that is, if you get EBT, SNAP benefits, always food stamps. You heard our Democrats and all that. Good evening, Shelby. Beginning January the 1st of 2026, you cannot buy with food stamps, soft drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, and candy are no longer eligible for purchase with the SNAP benefits. You know, people, there's a whole lot of people like me, diabetics. We can't have sugar. You know, we can't have sugar. Here's one I buy, people. It's not open yet. It's Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero. Okay. You people who is diabetic, we cannot have crap with sugar in it. Well, orange juice got sugar in it. Kool-Aid got sugar in it. And tea got sugar in it. Without Pepsi Zero or other zero soft drink, what we going to do? Why are our government picking on us diabetics? Why is the Democrats, and you all going to hate me, I like him, but not today, is President Trump. He appoints people to those positions. I'm hoping every one of those people in Washington, D.C., the senators, the congressmen, hi there, Pepe, that everybody in their family get diabetes, either type 1 or type 2. Let's see what they gonna do without Pepsi Zero. Hello, you know, I need my Pepsi Zero, people. Pepsi's not a sponsor, but I do give them free advertisement. What am I going to do without my Pepsi Zero? And the other people who's diabetics, what are they going to do without zero soft drinks if they're on food stamps? Me, with about the $950 in that category, I don't have enough money to buy 4 24 packs of Pepsi Zero without my food stamps. Is our government and President Trump, are they trying to kill us people who's diabetic? I don't buy sports drink and all that Gator, candy, because candy got sugar in it. And that gets to me, people. Our government does not care about you. I like water, but you can get stuff and put in your water. It has sugar in it. Our water got chemicals that you and me not supposed to drink. Our bodies can only take so much chemicals. You people that took health, biology in school, and science, you know our body cannot have too much chemicals in it. I was born in the 50s. I was born during the Korean War. That's in the 50s. If you ever watch MASH with Klinger and Radar, that was, during the Korean War. I know. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she was a diabetic. She's always used those little pink or blue packs. I tried that. It don't work. It tastes icky. Pepsi Zero helped me get my A1C down. Now I guess my A1C is going to go up because I can't use my food stamps to buy Pepsi Zero. So government, here's the finger for you. That's PG, people. I hope every one of you in D.C., I hope you and your family and grandkids get either type 1 or type 2. Let's see what you all go through. Everything we eat, people, on this planet is not good for you. Unless you grow it in your own garden and can your own food because you know what you put in it. Cucumbers, pickles, tomatoes, beets, and all this. You can can all that stuff. It's better than what you get in the grocery store. Like the eggs you buy in the grocery store. It has medicine in it. It has medicine in it. Next time you go to a pet store, look at the chicken feed, especially for the baby chicken. It has penicillin and all kinds of medicine in it, which people is allergic to it. I'm going to be on here for a while because this has me upset. Unless my internet goes off. That makes me mad. What are we as diabetics going to do, the ones that's on food stamps? I like orange juice, but it has sugar in it. You buy tea, it has sugar in it. I try to drink tea without sugar in it. That's icky. I don't like it. I gotta have sugar in tea. I guess because of our government and President Trump, I'm gonna get my A1C is gonna go up because of those idiots in DC. You know, there's a whole lot of people that got type 1, type 2. A1C might be as high as 7 or 8. It's supposed to be down around 4 or 5. Mine's around 5 something. I find out, I guess, Monday, when I have to go to the doctor. Because I can't remember my password to get into my account. But, most places you go, they have, you can go to different hospitals, and the hospital, they use the same system. They can find every medicine that you take. But people, when I got that in the mail today, it PO'd me off. It made me mad. First is Thursday. It makes me mad. It's about 54, 55 outside. Well, I used to cut grass, work at a gas station pumping gas and a mechanic, work at Haas Cabinet Factory making cabinets for your house, drive an 18-wheeler. Probably some of the furniture you had in your house, came from some cabinet place or house furniture that I probably hauled. Any office equipment you had about 10 years or so. Now, back in the 80s and 90s when I drove a furniture truck, I probably delivered to your furniture store in your state, like Hershey, Pennsylvania, Youngstown, Ohio, Jacksonville, Florida, down in the Tennessee mountains, Kentucky mountains, any furniture store. I probably deliver it over 15, 20 years ago. And, do I have any other kind, I guess, experience? Well, I also used to work for an electric company in Louisville, Kentucky on Frankfort Avenue called Will Horse Electric Company or something like that. Back in the 70s, Warren houses and business and banks and stuff like that, bowling alleys. And I have worked on a little plumbing work, a little carpenter work, painting. I wasn't too good on painting inside. I'm not a good painter. And I can do a little bit plumbing work. But don't ask me to help you put a toilet in. I'm not too good with that. I tried that at my mother's house, took it out to put that new oil, ring on the floor, and I broke the tank. I'm not good with that. I'm not good with putting towel up. I tried that. I just couldn't get the hang of it. I cut my own trees, tree limbs off. Use one of the big poles where you can cut the limbs off. And as far as I used to climb trees when I worked in the cemetery, I tied myself into a tree because I was afraid of high places. When I get up on my roof to fix some leaks, that scares the crap out of me. I just can't. I just can't. I'm afraid of high places. And I wash my own clothes. I don't iron them. I don't even own the iron. When I was married, I would iron some clothes. The ex-wives might not like how I iron the clothes. Use a vacuum cleaner. Mop the floors. Dust. But people, with my medical problems, I had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. I got 5 things and maybe more wrong with me. There's things that I can't do. My doctors, back when I was probably 30s, somewhere in my 30s, I had what they called inherit Alzheimer's. I don't know how you inherit Alzheimer's. I do forget things now at 70 plus years old. I want to say happy birthday to anybody. Happy anniversary to everybody. Yesterday was Jacob's birthday. People, I'm trying my best. 709 was talking about buy coffee or something. I tried to look it up in my Google search. I couldn't find nothing about it. Look in YouTube. But then found out that it's like a link. Like I can put a link in there to my PayPal account, my Cash App, or anything like that. And since today's Saturday, people, I know some of you on YouTube sent me an email saying that I'm going to get something at the post office as of today, which is Saturday the 27th. I didn't get nothing in my post office box to let you know. If you live anywhere, hello. If you live anywhere from 100 miles to 5,000 miles away, it'll take 15 to 30 days to get here by Pony Express. That's what the post office is doing, people. They went back to Pony Express where a couple of thousand miles, you'd get it within 48 hours. Now it takes up to 30 days to get it in the same time frame. What has changed? What has changed, in the last 10 years? Why did the post office go back to Pony Express? I just don't understand it, people. I'm 70 plus years old. The mail never has taken this long. I know you're back. And I want to thank you all that gave me the thumbs up. I want to thank all the people that have subscribed and give me my watch hours. God bless you if you believe in God. I guess it's going to take me another year to get 1,000 subscribers. And people, I'm on my cell phone because the new computer I got in February, it died. It died. It was an HP computer from Amazon, third party, PC online. You just watch my other videos. You go to in your search engine, PC online, and go down to BBB, the Business Bureau. I'm not lying to you. They're a scam. They sell you a new computer when it's used. Windows might be 6 to 8 months old on it. And the people who does third party is Amazon, Walmart, and Target. That's the three I found so far that PC online that sells to those companies. So stay away from any company at third party with PC online because you're going to get screwed. But right now, people, this is Pepsi Zero. I'm not getting paid for it. I haven't opened it or nothing. And I'm going to pop this up here. I want you to read it in case you haven't got it in the mail yet. Beginning January the 1st of 2026, changes are coming as eligible for purchase with snaps. It means no soft drinks, no energy drink, no sports drink, no candy, no longer eligible. You mean I cannot buy Gator egg? People, what's wrong with our government? What are we the people who's diabetic? We cannot have sugar. By them a-holes in Washington, D.C., even President Trump, he put somebody in charge of the food stamps or EBT or SNAP, whatever you want to call them. What are we the people who's diabetic? We can't drink orange juice. We can't have tea because of sugar. We can't have orange juice of sugar. We can't have lemonade sugar. Everything drinks that's out there on the market that we can buy with food stamps, we cannot have. Why is those idiots in D.C. screwing with us, people who's diabetics? I want to know, people. What are we going to do? Those Democrats, those Republicans, President Trump, because President Trump probably put an idiot in charge of the SNAP. It's our government. It says www.dfr.in, that's Indiana.gov. It's Indiana. But people, this is all over the United States. You probably get something in the mail or you get a letter in the mail telling you the same thing. Why is it, people? Why are they screwing with us diabetic people? Why is Indiana and our government, why are they doing that to us? I don't buy candy. I don't buy Red Bull or them sports drinks. Why is it? Why is our government trying to kill us people who's diabetic? Answer, you young people, answer. Why is our government killing us diabetics if we cannot do it? Hello, Jacob. How's it feel to be one day older? And it makes me mad when I got that in the mail today. I'm raising Cain about it. Because food stamps is from Washington, D.C. They give the money out. That means the people in D.C. is telling each state no more soft drinks, no more candy, no, all this crap. It's the people in Washington, D.C. Everybody who's there, I'm going to vote for the other party. If I had to vote for John Doe, I might fill in the blank and put John Doe on there for senator and Congress or governor or sheriff or something like that. Is what I'm going to do. They trying to kill us, people. It's up to your younger people. Do it peaceful. You're very smart on computers. You're very smart in YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, whatever platform you use. You're very smart. Can you help us out? Hi again. I want you younger people to help us old people out. You know, with Social Security, our diabetes, you know, that's how come I got away from Walgreens because they was messing with my life. I take Ozempic, but Ozempic is also used for fat people to lose weight. But I use it to get my A1C down. And Walgreens was messing with my life. It's important to me. But fat people, it's not a matter of life or death. It is to me. I get 3 months supply of Ozempic. And Walgreens cut it down to 1 month. Then they put it back to 3 months. When the 3 months is up, they put it back to 1. I changed drugstores because of what Walgreens idiots did to me and other diabetes. You know, it's act like, see, drugstores on a 30-day supply, they make about $25, $30 on every prescription they fill. 90-day supply, they only make probably $30. So they losing about $50 every month. Just like my son, there was a pain medicine that he takes. He got it at Walgreens, a 30-day supply. Well, what did Walgreens in Charlestown, Indiana do? Yeah, they're doing okay. Alex is up there on the chest of drawers. Let's see if I can turn it around. See, there's Alex. It's hard to turn around there to Kathy. But people, when is our government going to start screwing with our lives on medicine, food stamps? You know, I'm a diabetic. I buy Zero Pepsi, 4 24 packs to 5 a month. I'm not getting paid by Pepsi Zero. This is not a paid commercial for it. But I have sent them things on X, TikTok, and probably a few other places. And also on YouTube at on Pepsi there. On Pepsi YouTube. Ouch. See, if they could help me out, it's cheaper for them if us YouTubers can advertise for our soft drink people. I gotta bring it down. Hello, Music 24. Welcome. My name is Tom. Okay, grandson, you take it easy. But I want everybody tomorrow, Sunday, the 28th. I tell you more. Bobby is my a-hole brother. I don't mention his name. He's a a-hole, owes me over $90,000. He stole some silver dollars, insurance, life insurance, and a bunch of other stuff. I don't have nothing to do with my brother. Karma is the B word. God would take care of my brother and his a-hole girlfriend, wife, whatever she is. I know they was married, then they got a divorce, and I don't think they got married again. I don't think. I didn't even get nothing from my a-hole brother for Christmas. See, your family will screw you all. That's how come I tell you all, when you make a will out, do not make anybody in your family as administrator. They will screw everybody in the family. Get some lawyers. Get some lawyers as your administrator. They have to follow the law and what you put in the will. Don't trust family members when you make your will out, people. You'll find out what happened. You all seen on YouTube and for public safety, Chris and Tiffany, and other places where the ex-sheriff, Jamie Knoll, he stole from his brother's estate when he passed away. He stole from the taxpayers of Clark County over $3 million. Him and Scotty Maples, who's that dumb sheriff, don't have leadership in the sheriff's department. And I tell you something, that why is deputy sheriff in Clark County, Indiana, retiring? Because they know he's crooked, don't have the leadership. That tells you something. And I'm trying to help you all people out, give you some ideas about when you make your will out. Don't make any family members administrators. Have a neutral person like lawyers. That's what I want you to do. This is Alexi. This is Alex's firstborn. And that's what I want you to do. You learn. You know people that lives around you that has passed away and family members has screwed other family members. Remember that. You see videos on YouTube. I know it's probably AI or something like it. It does happen in real life, people. I tell you what I plan to do when I get my 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus, get monetized, I would use that money to put a new roof on my house. It'd be a metal roof. And a zero-turn riding lawnmower because it's about 60 inches or better. I can cut my yard down to no time. I go up on the main county road. You know, the county cuts, next to the road. I go up there and cut it. It makes Clark County and Scott County, Indiana look good. So I try to help people out. And also maybe a new computer. If I figure out how to do that, because people, I'm not smart on a cell phone. I'm not smart on a computer, but I want to thank you younger people on here and on Twitch that helped me decide in February to get the computer. Hello there. Czechia Republica, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I like all the countries I can. I know some countries you can't talk about your country. If you can talk about the good things in your country, I'm from Indiana in the USA. I'm in the United States. Back, I guess you say, not too good USA, you could say. And it could be better. Yeah, some parts of the USA is beautiful. Glasgow, that's what, Kentucky? Because I think there is a Glasgow in Kentucky. Hello, my daughter. Hello. I've been watching some of your videos today. And people, I want you to go to my daughter's YouTube channel, Jessica Raston, RALSTON 211. And watch her videos, help her get her subscribers up. Glasgow, Kentucky is a pretty town. It's pretty nice. I ain't been there for quite a few years. I want everybody to go to my daughter's YouTube channel. Sometimes it's rated X, sometimes it's rated PG. And she used to drink alcohol. You know what happens when you drink alcohol. You do stupid things. But I helped her to stop drinking and get help. That's what fathers are supposed to do, is help the kids when they're in trouble. 90% of the time, that's what you're supposed to do. And people, it's about 50 outside. It's supposed to drop down in the 30s, either Sunday or Monday. It's supposed to rain, I think, Monday, But you never know, people, about the Ohio Valley. You can look up the Ohio Valley. It covers about 3 to 5 states. I think Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Illinois. I think it covers 4 or 5 states, the Ohio Valley. You never know what the weather's going to be in the Ohio Valley. And people, I got woke up at 6:30 by the fire department tone. You all people who might be Boy Scouts, And Mike came to Charlestown, Indiana Boy Scout camp off of Tunnel Mill Road. I still can't figure out where that dam is at the Boy Scout camp, the old Boy Scout camp. The new one's up on top of the hill. What is this idiot guy? I don't know how young or how old he is. I would say maybe he was drunk. I don't know. 6:30 this morning, people. This idiot walked across the dam in Charlestown, Indiana, and fell off of the dam, got trapped, used his cell phone. I'm doing fine, John. Thank you for saying young. That makes me feel good. You have been watching my video. Thank you. That's one I try to teach all you younger people. Is you see an old person at a grocery store or Walmart, you know, say, hello, young lady. Hello, young man. Boy, you make those people feel good. And you just made me feel good. Make sure, John, you're on here tomorrow. It's a special day tomorrow. And I don't want to be I like going to Walmart. I am a veteran. I love going to Walmart, especially the Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana. Those people at the Walmart, cashiers, employees, they're all very nice people. That's what I learned about Scott County, Indiana people. They're very polite, young and old. They're very polite. Their parents and grandparents raised them very good compared to Clark County, Indiana. But 65% of the people in Clark County is a-holes. Scott County, I said 95% is very good people. They're very polite and nice. I treat them nice just like they treat me nice, just like you all. You treat me nice, I treat you nice. I don't judge you what you've done in your past. If you've been in jail or prison, I don't judge you. Because I'm not God. God is the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, attorney, and 5-0. That's the one. God makes the final choice. You might not like some people. There's some I don't like. But I know the true story. You know, I try to be nice to everybody. Thank you for the hearts. And I want you people to subscribe to my channel because tomorrow is going to be a special day. My boyfriend is straight. Well, if your boyfriend is straight, that's okay. But if he's gay, maybe he's still in the closet. I like your name, Alex. Because my daughter is Alex. I got a kitty cat named Alex. I ran into Alex somewhere. Was it at Walmart? Autism painters. I support everybody. UK. Thank you, Alex, from UK. I don't know what part of UK from, but I got a classmate that lives over there in UK named Butch Givens. Butch Givens been in Australia, UK maybe 30 years or more. I got two nieces that lives in UK. The second niece went to UK in, I think, 17. My one niece is Brandy DeRue, unless she got married to that guy, lives in the UK. I'm thinking of one of her sister's name. I can't remember. But my classmate is Butch Givens. He's probably 5'8", 5'10". Last time I saw him, he had black hair. He was from Charlestown, Indiana. He might work in a pub. I guess that's what you call them in the UK. You know, Butch Givens, he's probably maybe in his 60s, I would think. If you know him, ask him, are you Butch Givens from Charlestown, Indiana? And did you have a monkey when you was younger? Because we was drinking buddies. We went to school together. I went to school with him and his brothers when they lived up on Crestview. Yeah, he had a monkey. One of them little monkeys. When we drink beer out of a bottle. Hello, Grandma Lucy. And when you set a beer down to go to the bathroom, that monkey would come over and grab that beer and drink it. I came out of the bathroom, that monkey was drinking my beer. That's a fact. If you know that Butch Givens, Alex, you can ask him. And also, we used to smoke doobies. No, Butch is white. Butch Givens was white. And he lived in Charlestown, Indiana. And I think he married a girl from the UK, I think. He maybe got married again in the last 8-9 years. No, Butch Givens that I went to school with, he's white. Maybe, unless he really got a suntan, but I seen him at our class reunion. Oh, Lordy. You got a heating pad, my daughter? People, you got to be careful. My son bought a heating pad from Amazon. It broke after 30 days, about 33 days. He put a review in on that heating pad. And you know that third-party company erased it because they don't want any bad publicity about their company. That's how come I use YouTube. They can't erase it because it's the truth. No, he's always was white face. His hands, his arms, his legs, everything was white. You know, I seen those heating pads that I saw. It's kind of like a shirt or something like it you can put on, and that, probably would work. But people, when I was younger, when it was cheap back there, 20 plus, let's see, my son, 30 plus years ago, I had a water bed, not the water bed with the tubes in it. You had the liner and you had and all that, and you little heating element underneath the water thing, and you fill it up with water, put your chemicals in it for your water. And during the winter time, you turn the temperature up, and all you need was a sheet to put over you. But the secret about a water bed, people, don't get drunk on a water bed. You will get seasick. You know how I miss having a water bed. I would love to have a water bed. I had a water bed that had drawers underneath it where you could put extra clothes. But now water bed is probably around $2,000. I would love to sleep on the water bed, but with my kitty cats, I don't know if I could do that or not. With those razor claws that they got, they probably would put holes in the water bed. They might not get off of the water bed if it's temperature controlled. And like during the summer, I turn the temperature control down. It's like sleeping on an air condition. That was comfortable. But a water bed right now would help my back and my arthritis. I got to check when I go to the doctor's office Monday morning, that is. And see what I have to do to get a walk-in water tub. Because I need one of them walk-in tubs. Hello, let's see. YOKB1E. Hello there. I'm sorry, people. Maybe when I started my YouTube channel, I should have chose a different name. It was one I should have did, but you be confused like I would be on some names. And I want to thank you people from the UK. And where's that other one from? I It was from the Republic, Czech Republic. I love talking to you people in Czech Republic. Back when I was young, they used to teach all these different countries in history class. I don't think they teach it in history class anymore. and Czech Republic. You're very nice people over there in your country. And I like talking to your people all over the universe. Russia, China, Japan, Italy, UK, uh, India, Russia, and Africa, Australia, Canada. I love stuff, I like when you all come on here, you teach us about your countries. I'm 70 plus years old, people with medical problems. I like learning your all's history. And, I forgot history, people. And like, I got people here from Canada. I love the history that I have learned, in the last year from people from Canada, Australia, Alaska, UK. I love you all. I got nothing against your country. I know some of the people got something against the USA, but don't judge us all. Hello, 709. I looked at thing you mentioned last night about the coffee. I tried to look it up, trying to have it explained to me on YouTube and my search engine. I think I know what you're trying to tell me, like put a link into PayPal, Cash App, stuff like that. And because I know somebody else that has something like that is Megan. Hello, Paul. Who's a nerd? Who's a nerd? You better not be calling me a nerd. You don't call me a nerd. That's arguing, people. We do not talk about gay stuff on here. Monopoly board, but I guess that's supposed to be Bud. I used to play Monopoly when I was younger. I haven't played Monopoly in years. I mean years. But people, we don't talk about gay stuff on here. We don't put anybody down. I deleted a message and somebody else put them in timeout. How much timeout, I don't know, but we don't go for bullcrap on here. You're kind of like I consider as a troll. All my moderators knows what I stand for, what I don't want on my YouTube channel. You might could do that to other YouTube channels, but you don't do it in my YouTube channel. Because there's kids on here watching my channel with their parents or legal guardian. This how come my YouTube channel is PG. And there's things that I do not allow on my YouTube channel. We don't talk about gay stuff. I do have gay people on here. They don't talk about it because they know the rules. And once you delete a message, the second time you get a timeout. The third time you get kicked off of the channel for good. You know, after your message gets deleted, you should have got the hint. You didn't get the hint, so you got timeout. The third time, you get kicked off of the channel for good. Remember that, people. I try to keep my channel PG, no gay stuff, no fighting, no arguing, no sexual harassment, no talking about killing cats or dogs. We got pet lovers on here that love their pets. I don't care what you say on your YouTube channel, but my YouTube, everything's rated PG. And I want to thank Seven. Are you on the Monopoly board? I don't know what you mean by that. If you ask me if I play Monopoly, no. I think I know what you're talking about, but you got to explain it to me, young person. I don't know what you mean. I know there's people that plays Monopoly on YouTube, but I'm not one of them. Am I on a Monopoly board? I would say no to that. I would say no to that. Because you got to specify, my mind's not working too good. I'm slow in some things. I'm smart in some things. I'm dumb in some things. You got to explain it. England. Hi. You're the second one on here tonight. I like England. I love England. People, I don't know if you watched Jimmy Kimmel last night from the United States. Your Prince Harry was on Jimmy Kimmel last night. I love Prince Harry. I love their mother. I love their mother real good. I loved her to death. I love Prince Harry's mother very much. I know UK is a big country. I got 2 nieces that lives in the UK. I got a classmate that lives in the UK. Let's see. My classmate is Butch Givens, a white dude, probably in his 60s, late 60s, I would think, or maybe 70, I would think. I got 2 nieces that lives in the UK. One of my nieces is Brandy DeRue. Last time I saw her, she was blonde-headed and skinny. And her sister, I can't remember what my other niece's name. They live over in the UK somewhere. Brandy DeRue is white. Her sister, baby sister, is half Mexican. Well, my Christmas that's how it was. Hello, Alexi. Hi. Tell everybody hi on YouTube. This is Alexi. This is Alex's firstborn. She's a real lovable cat. And, I wish that Christmas would be better. But if you've been watching my YouTube channel for about a week, there's people don't have a good Christmas because they lost loved ones. And I lost a good friend. One person died the 23rd. I got a notification in the email today from the funeral home. A guy named Billy Meredith from Charlestown, Indiana, passed away on the 22nd of this month. I had a Monte Carlo, just like his dad had, a 73 Monte Carlo that was blue. And Billy, he was a good worker. He was into old cars, the 50s and 60s. He was in good cars. I hate, he is probably 70, maybe 76, 78. Well, he was born in 48. So he's probably close to 78, 79 years old. So, well, I'm hoping it'd be better. My brother only lives about 20 to 30 minutes away from me. And he should, but he don't. He's a a-hole. He stole from my mother in my book. But God would take care of him, people, if you believe in God. And, Christmas is supposed to be fun. And time for gifts. I wish I had more money, people. But with my Social Security, I don't get that much. I make a house payment, car insurance, gasoline, electric bills, water bills, cell phone bills, a few groceries that you can't buy with food stamps. Back when I was younger, Mr. Cam 1, they had what they had, I think they called pen pals, when I was under 16 years of age, maybe 12 to 16 years old. And hello, RM. How you doing? I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you didn't work too hard on Christmas. And, but Christmas is supposed to be a happy time for everybody. I know two families that lives in Charlestown. They lost a loved one on the 22nd and the 23rd, so their Christmas wasn't too happy, especially the one that died on the 22nd, Billy. He got kids, got grandkids. It's a sad day for Billy Meredith. And I can't remember the guy that died the 23rd of December. And and people, I've said it in all my videos. I haven't said it yet. Is think a nurse. You people know nurses that works in a hospital, in the ER, trauma, in the baby trauma care, people with heart attacks and strokes. They go through a lot. So I want you to think those nurses, female nurses and male nurses, even the doctors, they don't get that. You know, the nurses don't get a thank you for what they do. When I had my heart attack, people, back in, I think it was 17, I think, my fourth heart attack. This time it put me in the hospital. Hey, come on, you got to watch them back toenails, Alexi. No, I don't need those scratches on like I got all over my legs. And if it wasn't for those, if it wasn't for them nurses, you know, the females and the male nurses, I'm going to talk especially the female nurses. If it wasn't for them good-looking female nurses, the male, I didn't mind them, but the women nurses, they was good-looking, and me to live like male nurses. If ladies was to have heart attack, they love them male nurses. They said, "Oh, they're good looking. I have to live." You know, that's what they do. Women look at the male nurses, said, "I got to live. He's too good looking to die." For me to pass away. It gives them the will to live. The same thing, you women nurses. To us men, you so good looking, we want to live. You give us the will to live. That's only my opinion, but that's how I feel about women nurses and male nurses. You know, nurses always been a woman's job. Probably the last 10 years or so, you have male nurses, maybe longer. But the male nurses, they have to work a little bit harder than the women, because it's always been a woman field. Just like doctors, it's always been male doctors. But now we have women doctors. They have to study harder, really be smart in the field that they're going in, because it's always been a man's field. You know. So I want you all to thank those nurses out there. Next time you go to a doctor's office or a hospital, thank them for the service. They don't get it enough. Any of you people on here still got CB radios, and you're on 19. Get on there. And think of truck drivers. There's still quite a few truck drivers that has CB radios in them. Thank the truck drivers for their service. If it wasn't for the truck drivers, people, we wouldn't have our clothes, our computers, our cell phone, our cars, our pickup truck, SUVs, and everything else. You wouldn't have the house that you live in because they bring the wood, the windows. So think of truck drivers the next time you see one. You know, that's what life is all about, people. Thanking people for their service. If you know any veterans, thank them for their service. Because we wouldn't be where we at right now if it wasn't for the veterans. And Mr. Cam One, you welcome to come back on here anytime. I love to have all you people from the UK. You know, like I said, I got family. I got 2 nieces that's over in the UK. I got a classmate that's over in the UK. I think he married a girl from the UK. I love all you people. I don't care if you from Russia, UK, China, Italy, Philippines, India, Russia. I don't care where you're from. I don't hate you. Because that's not what God wants. God wants us all to be friends. Because I like you all. I don't hate you. Because you haven't done nothing to me. And that's what I like about you all. No matter what country you're from, I love to learn about your country. I know some countries you can't speak about certain things. That's okay. I love to learn, put it back up in my tripod. I love learning about all these different countries. But I don't hate you where you're from, people. I don't care what the color of your skin is. Because one thing we all got in common is it in here in our veins. We got red blood. It's not black blood. It's not green blood, blue blood. It's red. We all got it in our bodies, no matter if you're a Muslim or a Jew, Mexican, Puerto Rican, UK, we all got the same blood. There's different types of blood, but so that's one thing we all got in common, people, is we got red blood. Remember that. Let's stop all this racism. Let's stop hating people. Let's make peace and love. Like, peace and love, people. Let's stop hating people. Let's not have war. Let's have peace. Our government's here. Certain people in our government, they don't make no money or get kicked back because if we don't have war, they don't make no money. To me, that is wrong. That is wrong. I want peace on earth. That's what Jesus and God wants. Peace on earth. He wants us all to have peace. I know there's people out there that don't believe in God, don't believe in Christmas. That's okay. That's your right. That's you all's right. I just want everybody to be happy on this planet. And that's what everybody wants all over the world. We want peace. I do. I lost too many friends to war over the years. That's what I want. I want peace for everybody. And that's what a whole lot of us in the United States wants is peace. So let's people here, no matter what country you live in, let's have peace. Let's have peace, not war, make love, be happy. Let's try to get along. I gotta put my socks on. My feet's getting cold. That's what's bad, people, about being a diabetic. You get cold awful easy. And I don't like it. People, if it's 65 degrees outside, I am cold. I see people outside in shorts. When I see people like at 60 degrees, 65 or 70 degrees, like I said, I'm cold. It has to really get up there where I won't get cold, but not too hot. Because people, when it gets too hot, I can't breathe. And, that's how come I keep my temperature in the house about 68, 69 degrees. It's still, to me, that's freezing in here. But I sleep comfortable. Today, I woke up at 6:30 this morning because the fire tone went off. And some crazy idiot guy from Charlestown, Indiana, I don't know where he's from, but your Boy Scouts out there, or who used to be Boy Scouts, know where the Boy Scout camp is in Charlestown, Indiana. I don't remember where the dam is. Even one of the retired firemen, he didn't know where the dam was. And he's retired. He's in his late 60s. He don't remember where the dam is. What is a guy at 6:30 in the morning? I bet 2-1. He was either drunk or high. One of the two. What is he doing walking on that dam at 6:30 in the morning at the scout camp in Charlestown, Indiana? The old scout camp. What is this idiot doing out there at 6:30 this morning, walking over the dam and fell off of it? He had to call 911 on his cell phone. He must didn't have it in his pocket, or it's waterproof. But I bet that water was cold at 6:30 this morning. But I like to know what he was doing. I'm going to bring it up, people, again. Here, this is here in Indiana, but it's still a federal government rule because the federal government rules that we get all money for the food stamps from Washington, D.C. And it says, beginning January the 1st of 2026, soft drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, and candy is no longer eligible for purchase with SNAP benefits. That starts January the 1st, people. But that makes me mad. And you're people who's diabetic like I am. What are we going to do for zero soft drink? I know some of us don't like the diet soft drinks. I buy zero Pepsi. I'm not getting paid by Pepsi to throw their name in. Maybe one day Pepsi company will pay me with soft drinks. It's cheaper than what they advertising on TV and magazines and wherever else they advertise. It's cheaper to give me about 5 36 packs of Pepsis or 6 24 packs of Pepsis. That'll last me a month, people. But everything that's out there, we can't, us diabetics, we can't have stuff with sugar in it. If you got high blood pressure, you can't have hardly anything with salt in it. When I fix my hamburgers, I don't put salt on it. I just put pepper on it. Because salt makes your blood pressure goes up. And you getting upset makes your blood pressure goes up and might cause you to have a heart attack. Another thing I want to let you people know, don't ask to be a moderator. Don't ask to be a moderator. That'll turn me off. Thank you for the hearts. I've told you all and tried to in most of my videos, I'm not going to add any more moderators until I get 1,000 plus subscribers. I was hoping to get by Christmas. I didn't get. And get monetized. You know. But there'd be no more moderators. I did have 4 women on here as moderators. I'm down to 1 now. I had I forgot about Jessica. That means I got 2 ladies on here. That's Joanne and Jessica, my daughter. You know, I got 2 ladies out of 5. You know, 3 of them don't get on here anymore for some reason. But they still moderators. I sent 1 lady moderators, you know, since I got the phone number and the email. I sent them my name, my YouTube channel, Merry Christmas. We miss you on my YouTube channel. Didn't hear nothing back. But I know she's a very busy lady. She remodeled her house, taking care of her grandkids. Can radio. What's a can radio? Or CB radio is one. Yeah, CB radio. I got one in the kitchen. It's a Cobra radio. It scans channel 19, 28, and I think 34. Because the people around me, they hang out on 28. You got 121 to 309, Doc, Tweety Bird, Billy Jack, uh, Jake the Snake. Uh, I forget. I forget a few more. CB radios people years ago was good. They still good. But all the truck drivers don't have CB radios in their 18-wheelers. Most of them does. I tell you something, people, that you might not know. You hear me talk about dash cams. I tell you all to get dash cams. Most of your trucks out there on the highway and four-wheelers got dash cams. They have them. Believe me. You see truck videos. You see people driving in the vehicles with dash cams. You see all the idiots out there driving. Dash cams does save you when you're driving. Some of you say, how do they save me if I have a dash cam? Here's one thing. Say you go through a stoplight and it's green. 9 chances out of 10 people, you're going to get T-boned either on the driver's side or the other side. And 9 chances out of 10, the cop is going to blame both of you because you both said you had the green light. That's how come I tell you all to get a dash cam. You got a dash cam that will do 4 sides, front, back, and sides. That'll save you. It got your time, your speed, your GPS. It has everything. Like I say, if you get T-boned when you got the light green, that dash cam will save your rear end, people. Believe me. Or if you get pulled over and you got one of them cameras that does 4 of them, if a cop, you got a picture of that cop talking to you, no matter if it's on the left side or the right side or both sides, you got your evidence. But if you're guilty, those dash cams will hang you. But by going through an intersection and you say you got the light green, that dash cam will save you. That's how come I push dash cams. Protect yourself. That's what I tried to do, to help you all out. That's what I'm all about. I'm trying to, us old people, try to help you other people out. You should have a CB radio in your car or pickup truck, whatever you drive. What happens, people? Remember, you got to check the standing wave on your CB antenna. What happened? Oh, come on. What happened if your cell phone is in the dead zone? Just think about it, people. What happened if your cell phone was to go down? You have the CB radio. It does happen, people. I got a CB radio. If the electricity go out, I'm up the creek. I'm up the creek. Unless you got solar lights on, then your electricity won't go out. I try to help you younger people out, give you ideas. You younger people help us older people to understand computers. And you ask questions, what do you want to do? Some said play games or get on YouTube. And I want to thank you younger people for your good ideas that you came up. That's how come in February I went on Amazon and bought this HP computer for PC Online. Give him the thumbs down. I got taken. I got taken. And don't buy anything, people. If you go to Walmart site or Target site, look on computers. If it got third party like PC Online, stay away from. Stay away from anything to do with PC Online computers. Stay away from them. That's what I want you all to do, is stay away from PC Online. They said they sell you a new my computer supposedly been new. When I had all the problems and it stopped working, I call HP. They said I got the computer in November. In fact, people, I got it in February. I sent them the screenshots of everything, the serial number, everything, when I bought it. But here's the sad news. It should be under warranty. But since PC Online people, they modified it. They upgraded it. That voids the warranty. Unless HP does it themselves, it covers the warranty. But since PC Online did it, it voids the warranty. It's over $600 computer. To me, HP should fix it or send me another one like it. Because by me talking about HP computers, hello, doctor, how's everything going? Everything was going until I got this thing today in the mail. You know, it's all over the United States. This is from Indiana. And I don't know when it'll start in your state, but you all heard rumors. You heard rumors over the past year. Christmas is like this. I didn't have no good Christmas. Nobody came to me. I didn't get nothing. I got maybe one or two people that's supposed to send me something in the U.S. mail because I got my post office box. And let's get back to food stamps. As January the 1st, people here in Indiana and other states, you either get a card like this or something. Beginning January the 1st, people. I did do a live on Christmas, but not during the day. I done it at night. You know, I did do it December the 25th. I've done every day. And it says that January the 1st, soft drinks, energy drink, sports drinks, and candy is no longer eligible for purchase with food stamps. I did a Christmas, but it was probably around 9 or 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. But let's get back to the post office. I went to the post office today because I got emails from somebody, the smart people, saying I got something coming. But thanks to the Pony Express, nothing was at the post office today. And I won't go to the post office again until next week, probably Friday or Saturday. One of those 2 days. You know, I didn't get no PayPal. I didn't get no Cash App. I didn't get nothing. My a-hole brother who lives about 20 minutes away, 20 to 30 minutes, it depends how fast you drive. He's way older than me because he was born in 46, so he's an old guy. And an a-hole on top of it. Since my mom passed away in 17, I didn't get nothing from him. I haven't got nothing since 17 from my family. You know, my son, I might get something, I buy a pizza and eat maybe 5 or 6 slices and he eats the rest of it. Or if I fix a meatloaf, I might leave 2 or 3 pieces of it. I fixed turkey for Christmas. And what he did with turkey, people, if you didn't know that, you break the turkeys up in the meat in real small pieces. And you put barbecues. That way you have barbecue turkey, like regular barbecue. That tastes pretty good. That's when I've been eating barbecue turkey. You break it up in small pieces, then you put barbecue sauce in it and stir it around. Oh man, that's good. I hate to see what my weight's going to be Monday when I go see my family doctor. I don't see my heart doctor until maybe August. It's still a long ways away. I was hoping to get something by Christmas because a few people around here knows where I live. That's on here, but they don't say anything. But they're in the same boat as I am. They don't have the extra money. Some of them does, but that's okay. I understand because it's Christmas time. They have to buy for their family. I understand that. But how come my brother haven't got me nothing? He could spend $3,000 on a zero turn and he wouldn't miss it. He wouldn't miss it since he owes me 90,000 plus. Channel mode. But a lot of people, they got this commercial on TV by the Shriners. I'll be home for Christmas. I love that song. Because I guess they stay at the Shriners Hospital, wherever they at, to help those young kids out. I love what the Shriners does. To be a Shriners, you got to be a Mason. Any of you all that's Masons out there know what I'm talking about. I was raised in a Mason family up until 92 when Dad passed away. He was the secretary and the treasurer of Lodge 226. And Mom was in the Eastern Star. People, if you don't know what Eastern Star is, that's the wives of the husband who's in the Masons. Then if you had daughters, they was in Job's daughters. That's all I can say, Eastern Star is a good thing to get into. You got doctors, you got lawyers, you got judges, police officers. You got a whole lot of VIP people. It's a Mason. and then Eastern Star, and Job's daughters. And it's a good thing to get into. Some of the Mason goes into the Shriners. Shriners is part of the Masons. And to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason first. And I want you men out there to be nice to ladies. If you're dating one, be nice to your mate. Don't argue. The ladies is always right. You know, you got to be polite to everybody. You can't hate anybody, no matter what the color of their skin is. Like, we all got the same thing going through our veins. It's red blood. It's not black, it's not green, it's not blue, it's not white, it's not Mexican. It's red blood, people. We all bleed red. There's different types of red blood, but we all got red blood in us. No matter if you're black, a Muslim, Puerto Rican, Jews, or whatever. We all got red blood. Remember that. No matter what the color of your skin is, we all got red blood. I don't want anybody to hate anybody. Let's stop all the wars. Your countries is watching this. Let's stop the war. Let's have peace. Let's quit fighting. You know, let's have peace. God wants us to have peace. That's what I want. Kathy's asleep down there. Alexi's right here on my lap. Her mother, Alex, is in the window. See, there's Alex over in the window. I hope she don't fall asleep, because I'm getting tired of them tearing my paint up. If that was white, it wouldn't look so bad. But people, I started a YouTube channel like many people my age. We bored. And you all is our family. You keep us going. Us old people try to help you younger people out. Try to give you good advice. I don't judge you what you've done in your past. It's not up to me to judge you. It's up to the guy upstairs to judge you. Because he's the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, your lawyer, and Popo. That's who God is. You know, I don't judge you. I might not like you, but I like anybody gets on my channel. But there's few of them I have kicked off because I know they're guilty. I know they're guilty as homemade sin. But I don't want people on my channel that, that's maybe I'm judging them. But because of people that's on here, I got kids on here with their parents and their guardian on here. I got to put my glasses on. Yes, I have. Yes, I did. She was a good cook. My kids love that lady to death. She could cook. She could cook. She could do a whole lot of other good things. She been talking to her mom about me. And she told me about her mom's boyfriend. You know, I thought it was just the white people who's racist. You got them everywhere. Black people don't like white people or stuff like that. She warned me before I went over to meet her mom's boyfriend, and her brothers. Her mom done warned him he better keep his mouth shut. You know, her brothers love me to death. Her mom loved me and told me, you treat her like she was human. You didn't see the color of her skin. Said you treat her human. And about that time, her mom's boyfriend said, you honky, I hate you. Oh, you all heard her mother go off on her boyfriend, her mom's boyfriend. She went off. I said, you heard what I told you. If you don't apologize, she said, you pack your clothes, get that blankety blank out of the house. That's exactly what this girl's mother told her mom's boyfriend. Said, you apologize to him. Said, this is what's wrong with this planet. We hate each other. And her mom said, God does not hate you on the color of your skin. God made us from him. You know, she could cook people. She was a hell of a cook. And we kind of fell apart because somebody got her into drugs. And I was trying to get away from it at that time. But she was a hell of a cook, people. She could clean the house way better than I could. I can't remember her name. I went to school with black people. Where I went to school, people, I tell you, Charlestown, Indiana. We used the same bathroom. We drank out of the same water fountain. We sat at the same lunch table. We wasn't separated like it was in other cities and towns and states. But in Charlestown, Indiana, we all sat together. We took gym class together. We used the same bathroom. We didn't have a black or white bathroom. We all used the same bathroom. I think, people, that really did help me out. I still got a whole lot of black friends. Some of them's dead. But they was good friends. We still good friends. There's a girl I went to school with, Alonda. I'm not going to mention her last name. We always joked when we was in elementary school. We joked when we was in junior high and high school. To this day when I see her, we still kid each other. We don't hate each other. I'm white and she black. We wasn't raised that way. You know, that's what I like about going to Charlestown High School. The other schools around us was different. But I don't judge you on the color of your skin. Well, I do miss the mother. See, like my son's mother. She died 2 years ago on December the 6th. My other daughter, who gets on here every once in a while, we might chat. We had our problems, but I'm not getting into it. She's still a foxy lady. And another wife, you know, she's dead and two of our children is dead. That leaves two kids are still alive. And another wife, I don't talk to her or our daughter. She don't have nothing to do with it. Thanks to her dumb blank mother and grandmother and grandpa and the rest of the family. That's okay. God will punish him. Karma is the B word. God will take care of him. You know. But I love my kids. I love my kids. And just no matter, people, you get a divorce, you still love your kids. No matter what your mate done, you still love your kids. When you got your kids, you don't say nothing bad about the other one because that'll turn your kids against you. You love your kids. You tell them, Mama still loves you, Daddy still loves you. You still tell them that. You treat your kids equal, no matter if you got a boy or a girl or two boys or girls or whatever. You treat them equal. It's not the kids' fault. Kids, it's not your fault if mommy and daddy got a divorce. So don't blame yourself, kids, if mommy and daddy got a divorce. They either arguing or disagreeing or saying mama's wrong. But daddy, mama's always right. If you want to keep peace in the family, it's always right. Kids, always remember, when you start dating, your girlfriend is always right. That way, you two's not going to fight. And don't forget about birthdays. Don't forget the first time you met her. Where did you meet your mate? Where did you go on your first date? That's things to remember. Don't forget Christmas. Don't forget birthdays. You know, I try to teach you all of it. It's too late for me because of the stupid mistakes I made. I got to bring it down. Do you think love stays is important with dating as many women? Do you think love one woman or a man is a joke? Well, to me, you have to know what you want. What are you looking at in a relationship? Some of the women, they're looking for guys that makes plenty of money. Money's not everything, people. Money's not everything. Money does help. Like me, I don't have the money. I can't be no lady's sugar daddy. I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for a special type girlfriend. Skinny. Softballs. Her own vehicle. Have a job. Because I can't depend on my car to take her to work. My car got over $250,000. That's just up off the top of my head. It's not going to last too long. But her having her own car, she can make it to work. And if the car breaks down, then I can take her to work. she can have her car fixed and start driving. That's what I'm looking. Money don't really mean anything. What do you want out of a boyfriend or girlfriend? Another thing you got to remember: birthdays, anniversaries, uh, how to get along. You got to help your mate around the house, learn how to wash clothes. 'Cause, guys, what happens if your wife gets sick or your girlfriend gets sick? Who's going to wash the clothes for you and the kids? Who's going to cook for you and the kids if your wife gets sick? Just think about it. What do you want? Money's not everything in a relationship. It does help. It does help. But I've seen money that ruin relationships. I've seen it. With my money, I wish I had more money. People says if I hit the lotto, you buy more property, build you a bigger house. No, I would. I would buy more property, but I would build onto this house. Because this house is about 600 square feet. With my medical problems, it's hard for me to keep it clean. If there was a lady, if I had a girlfriend right now, she would kick my butt. That's a joke. Well, is love always one-sided? One-sided, is it what you feel for the other person? You can't control feelings. Feelings, there's people I would love to have my girlfriend. Before I would let a girl move in, we would have to talk, no matter how young she is. Because people say if you get one 30 years old, they say that's old enough to be your granddaughter, what would you two have in common? That's where you have to talk. Do we like the same TV shows? Do we like movies? Do we like old TV shows? Do we like car racing? Do we like to go to the grocery store? You all got to compare everything together. See if you're compatible. Be honest. If you was in jail, tell each other. Tell what you're in jail for. Is it alcohol? Is it drugs? Stay away from drugs and alcohol. That's the worst thing that you can do when you're in a relationship or married is drugs and alcohol. It will ruin everything. If you're smoking cigarettes, people can smell it on your clothes. I don't like people that smokes. I can smell it. It'll make me sick to my stomach. So, I'm trying my best, people, to educate you. If you're going to invest your money, they said put it in IRAs or stocks or CDs. CDs ain't paying nothing. Have you seen on TV, people, put your money into gold and silver? Maybe platinum too. Put it in gold and silver. And do that. Yeah, I heard Bitcoin is good investment. I don't know. I haven't tried that. I don't understand how Bitcoin works. I heard a few people I do not know personally that became millionaires, but I don't know about Bitcoins. I can't say anything good or bad about them because I don't know nothing about Bitcoins. But I have heard people making money from Bitcoins. But personally, I don't. I heard stories. But to me, I would put, you know, I would buy some gold. And instead of keeping it at your house, and banks got vaults that you can put your money into the vault in the safety deposit box, you could do that. I wouldn't keep gold coins around the house or silver coins or anything like that. Another thing, people, get your jars. Let's see, nickel, is it penny, nickel, dimes, quarters. Get your 4 big jars. Hello, JV. Put, with one jar, put pennies in. They stopped making pennies. Anytime you get pennies, put them in a jar. In the second jar, put all the nickels you got. And the third jar, put your dimes in. And the fourth jar, put your quarters in. I don't think they make 50-cent pieces anymore. But get your 4 jars, put your pennies, your nickels, your dimes, and quarters. Leave them in there. Who's lying? I'm not lying. They quit making pennies. I don't know if silver outperformed gold or what, but the way they talking on TV, gold is the top one. What? What do you mean, LM? Why am I? Who's lying? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, LM. I don't know. No. They said it costs to make a penny about 5 or 6 cents. You know, they told on TV that 2025 is the last year. You can buy a rolls of 2025 pennies of the 2 mint place, but otherwise, you're not going to hardly. Well, I know what they said on TV. I know what they say at the dollar store, Family Dollar store, and places like that. JV, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to warn you. Well, I know the dollar stores having problems getting pennies. They have trouble getting them. You know, because every time I go in, they always ask if you got the correct change, but they tell me that the banks is having problems getting pennies. But they have said on TV that they stopped making them this year. But no, not the dollar store up by me. They've been building. They built. Let's see, 8 miles south of me. They built a new dollar store this year, and and that's 8 miles south of me. Then kind of to the southwest, they built one, a dollar marketplace. The one south of me, that's a dollar market store. I'm in my 70s. I'm in my 70s. I want you all people on YouTube. How many trophies do you have in a ladder? There you go acting stupid again. You acting stupid. And, when you act stupid and act like an idiot, I don't like trolls. How many trophies do you have? Well, JV's asking, how many trophies do you have in the ladder? Well, man, you got to explain it in plain English. I'm not young, I'm old. I don't understand these young people stuff. You got to put it in plain English. Just like a person had explained to me what 67 was. People remember, I'm old. I don't understand all these young stuff that you're talking about. Thank you, LM. I never heard that before, LM. I never heard that before. I gotta get my remote control and see what time it is. It's time for me to get off of it. I done been on here. And, 2 hours. I went over my limit. But you people needs to be on here tomorrow. It's a special day tomorrow. It's a special day. I'm going to bring this up again, people. I want you to see that. It states, beginning January the 1st of 2026, soft drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, and candy are no longer eligible to purchase with food stamps. That starts on January the 1st, people. But for the special surprise, sometimes it happens. I don't know. Everything shows it's working. But people, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all. Make sure you're on here tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe. It's a special day tomorrow. So I want to say peace. And I love you all. Good night.